Never give up. That's meant as much as a pep talk to myself as anyone else because some days it's hard to really continue putting one foot forward when you know that you're just pushing pretty hard against an immovable object. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm thinking of the path to success and how JT and I are trying our best to do what we can to promote our little business and to promote our fellow authors. And there's not really a lot of engagement happening. And there are a variety of reasons for that. There is a lot going on in the world that is distracting people, and there are just so many different things and so many different people, basically. So many books are released every day, but I've talked about all that before. What I'm talking about today is just don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. That's the most important thing because the only real failure is giving up on yourself. And I was reminded of that because I almost took a sidetrack because there was an opportunity to maybe get a job, that short-term one that would help make some money that we could use to grow our business a little bit. But the ramifications of taking that job would have been probably the toll on my health and strength and ability to continue promoting what we're trying to do. So after several long days of going back and forth about what I wanted to do, I decided not to try to pursue the opportunity, even though it really would have been nice to have that extra income. But at this point, I don't feel like the trade offs are worthwhile. And I do feel like that would be giving up on myself and my dream a little bit because it's not along the lines of what we're trying to do here with Two More Books LLC. So, I mean, it would fit in a little bit, but not as much as just continuing to do what we're doing. So, I decided to not even pursue that opportunity, and I'm going to continue to post my daily YouTubes. I'm going to continue working on Battleborn Bride. I'm going to continue doing the events that we have scheduled coming in the next few months, and hopefully we can start making some inroads. And I will say, that yesterday started out rather disappointing. We did have the book event for JT's new release at Comma Coffee, and we had one person purposely make the trip down to see us and to get a copy of that book and one other one, and we really appreciate her. So again, hello, Angela. She's a fellow author and someone that I really enjoy her books. So her name is Angela Lavergetta, and if you happen to watch this video, I hope you will look her up. She's written some fantasy that is a lot of fun. She's written The Buried Knight and The Hidden Druid, and they are set here in northern Nevada, and I think they're a lot of fun. So if you happen to come across this, I hope you will check her and her books out because she's a fun person. You can follow her on various social media, and we've also done a podcast or two with her, I think. So definitely check out our podcasts as usual because we do try to promote other authors along the way, and we're hoping to help people find their next favorite author because it is great to follow along with all the really popular ones, but there are so many lesser known authors that are worthy of your attention. So I'm not giving up. I'm going to continue promoting Two More Books LLC. I'm going to continue promoting JT and I'm going to continue promoting our author friends like Angela Lavergetta. So that's really what I wanted to come on here today to say is that if you have a dream and you have the ability, don't give up on yourself. Continue doing what you're doing. Try to do it to the best of your ability. And even if it doesn't seem like you're making progress, the longer you try, the better the chance of your success. Because statistically, success doesn't happen for most of us overnight. The majority of us will never go viral. The majority of us are just doing our quiet little thing every day. And what it really comes down to is maybe scratching an itch within yourself. JT likes to say that writing a book is like having a cat in a box, and the cat is trying to scratch its way out. I tend to think that it's scratch within yourself, and the story is clawing to come out of you. So, however you look at it, whether or not you're a writer, whether you're an artist of any kind, whatever your dreams are, please continue to go for them as much as you can. I know we do have to live with the reality of the world around us. We do have to pay bills, we have to feed our families, we have to find housing, all of the day to day details that can interfere with some of our dreams, maybe. But if you have the ability, if you have the strength, aside from all those challenges you're facing on a daily basis, not giving up is really worthwhile, because in the long run, you're investing in yourself and you're investing in your dreams. And those are just as important as anything else you're doing in life. And that's all I wanted to say today, is that I'm not giving up, and I don't think you should either. So I hope you take this as a little bit of encouragement that someone here believes in you. I do. I may not know you personally, but I do believe you can do whatever you set out to do, and you can achieve great things as long as you continue to stay true to yourself. So please, if you happen to come across this video, and especially if you're feeling discouraged, I hope you'll watch it all the way through. And I hope you will think about the fact that you're not the only one who feels that maybe you should just go with the flow and not try to do what you want to achieve your dreams. But I really think that it's worthwhile to put in that extra effort for yourself, because life is short. And I've mentioned that a few times recently. We don't know how much time we have. So every day that you spend pursuing your dreams, even if you don't reach the goals that you hope to achieve, the fact that you're pursuing your dreams sometimes is enough. And thinking about working in an office environment again versus having the ability to schedule my day as my energy levels and as my attention span will allow, you might say. Um, I think giving up on the idea of going back to an office environment, even for a short time, in order to infuse some income into the business, is not worth the outcome, because it would definitely take away from my writing and promotion. So um, I definitely encourage you to think about your choices. Try to make the best choices you can for yourself. Obviously, we all have loved ones that we need to help take care of, and sometimes we have to make those hard choices. And the trade-offs, they're tough, and I do understand that. And if you are in a place where you can't make the decision to focus entirely on yourself, I hope you at least have some time and some energy left over to continue pursuing your dreams. Because, like I said, it's important to invest in yourself, it's important to invest in your dreams, and you never know what tomorrow might bring, because maybe you will go viral. Maybe, this video that I put out will get more than, 5 or 10 views. I might get more than 1 or 2 subscribers at a time. And that's why I keep doing this, in a sense, because obviously I have talked about in the past why I'm really doing this. And ch- excuse me, check out my other videos if you're interested in learning more about why I'm on this adventure to post a daily YouTube video. And it does take time away from my writing and other events and things that I'm doing around the house, but I have committed to myself and to my goal of posting one video every day this year. And darn it, I'm going to stick to that, because too many times in the past I've said I'm going to do something, and then I go, oh, well, no, maybe not. I'm going to go off and, I have to do something else. And I'm not doing that this time. I'm not giving up. I'm going to continue what I'm doing no matter how discouraged I get. And I hope you will as well. So please, if you see this, if you are having a hard day, if you are ready to make a decision that may take you on a path that takes you away from your dreams, I hope you have the chance to um, maybe find a middle ground position. Maybe you can't not work outside the house and write full time, but if you can find maybe a job that allows you more flexibility, that allows you more time to recoup your strength and still continue following your dreams, try to make those trade-offs because they're definitely worthwhile. And if in the long run nobody ever notices what you do, at least you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that you tried your best. And that's all any of us can do. So I'm here to tell you today, never give up on your dreams, no matter what they might be, no matter how hard it seems like the world is trying to push you back into your little hole and not pay attention to you. Just remember that there are people out there who do support your dreams. We may not know you, we may never meet, but there are people who have similar dreams probably to what you have, and we all love to see the success stories and to hear about the hardships they went through to get there. But I'm sure there are a lot of success stories that we don't hear about because, like I said, there are a lot of people out there, a lot of information is available out there, and a lot of us will never get to know each other, which is unfortunate. I am of the mind that it would be fun to meet everybody possible, with a few notable exceptions. I know there are some people that I probably would never wish to meet in person, but for the most part, I enjoy meeting people, and I think many of us feel the same way. Even though, as I said yesterday, I do suffer from some social anxiety, and I am basically a shy person deep down inside. So it's uh, anyway, that's a tangent that I shouldn't go on right now. Oh, this may be another one of those all over the place videos, and I am notorious for doing that. I know it can be frustrating, so I am trying my best to be more linear in my thought processes, but really that just doesn't seem to be who I am. So I'm sure there are people out there who understand how I express myself because we are all different in many ways, but we're also very similar in many ways. And like I said, that was a tangent. It's back on track. My point today is never give up on yourself, never give up on your dreams. They're important, and they're just as important as anything else you're trying to accomplish in this life. So, from me to you, as the the characters in Chicago said, direct from me to you, both Roxy Hart and oh gosh, I can't remember. I just watched the movie the other day. Anyway, never mind. Another tangent. Squirrel. If you do happen to watch these videos all the way through, I really do appreciate it because I know sometimes I can be hard to follow, and I do try to get to my point eventually. I Anyway, never give up on yourself, never give up on your dreams, and thank you for following along on this journey. If you do happen to subscribe to my channel, I really appreciate you, and I appreciate you even if you don't. I appreciate that we're all going through our own journeys, and that's why I hope to provide at least a little bit of encouragement whenever I can. So, like I said, if you happen to stumble across this video and actually get through it and it resonates with you, I hope you will continue to follow your dreams and continue to do everything you can to live your life to the fullest extent possible every day. I believe in you, and you should believe in yourself too. Thank you for sharing some time with me. I hope you have a wonderful day and week. I hope the weather is beautiful where you are, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. I'm Cassidy Carson, and this is The Life of a Writer. Take care.